Hey, what's up, everyone? Good morning. The TGI, what did they say? TGIF, thank God it's Friday already. And all of that good stuff. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on? So anyway, I haven't told you all. I already told you all that I was going to be coming on a lot more. And that I need y'all to, just help me move and increase these numbers. Good morning. Oh, they say come through here. Yes. Just a little something to it's Friday, so Friday we should be able to let it down. Let our hair down. Let it down. I'm not gonna be on long because I got a busy day of especially I've had to readjust with classes and stuff like that. So I've had to readjust like my week because I am not able to just I got a regimen and a routine now, so that I can't just wait or just go when I want to or when I feel like it. I've got to, time management and all that good stuff. So anyway, how is everyone doing on this Friday morning? I started to get up a little bit earlier and get on, my Hogs t-shirt. I started to get on a little bit earlier so that we could have had morning Friday morning prayer. And so but anyway, I laid there for a bit and then had was running off in my mouth. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Linda, Nikki, Catherine, Camille, Angel, Rebecca. All right, good morning to you all, and good morning to Hateful Instagram. I love letting the folks know that they are trip over there on Instagram, but nevertheless, what do y'all think of Curtis 50 Cent Jackson? How do you all feel about him? What do you all think about him? All right, I'm not sure what the laughter is about, but I'm blocking you. Praise God. All right. So you can laugh at that. Bye-bye. What do you all think of? Okay, someone says he's a mess. Someone says that he's a mess. You all know that I'm just gonna say it as I feel it. He seems like a creep. He seems to be sort of like this creep kind of a dude, and I think it's kind of inappropriate for him in the demise or in the situation with other celebrities to kind of have the negative outlook. Not blocked and 50 is just caught up. Okay, I wasn't saying that you were blocked, but I mean I can if you like, I'm not one of these ones. I'm not one of these cats where, you just got to be on my live. Y'all, I'm wondering, my hair looks darker. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe I needed to turn the ring light on. But my hair looks darker than what it does in person on here. It's actually, especially like in the front, it's a lot lighter blonde than what it's showing on here. It's showing that Mary J. Blige kind of auburn color on here, and I don't know. Maybe I'll bleach it again. It just the only thing about when you color your hair, it makes it feels different to me. It feels sort of like it feels I don't know. It feels like really dry and brittle. You know, it's like it's dry and brittle. But but the color is great. So shout out to my stylist, to my celebrity stylist. Somebody said this is getting out of hand. It doesn't have to get out of hand for you, honey. It does not have to get out of hand for you. Let me go. Let me help you. Let me help you so it won't be out of hand for you. Okay, block ministry. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. It don't have to be out of hand. Yeah. And you don't have to be subject to anything that you don't like or agree with or don't care for. Okay? Not at all. Not at all. I'm not the least bit offended. I'm not bothered. I'm not moved. And it can go. I didn't do a color like that. I just straight bleached it and then put the booster on it. But anyway, my whole thing wasn't for. So I don't know. He just kind of and what made me think about him is that that he was just on live with Kelly, with Mark and Kelly. Oh, excuse me, I'm still sleepy. And it was the most horrible, quick interview. But anyway, it was one. So I just thought that was something that I would mention. Okay, I'm already 8 minutes into it, so I just said that I would spend 30 minutes. Good morning. Okay, Bishop Garrett Brown, good morning. Have a safe and wonderful day and weekend. Right, because isn't today is today 420 or no, today is 320. 420 is next month, right? That's the weed day. Next month is the weed day. I want to talk about that too. Bishop Gary, I want to talk about addiction in the church, and how many people that drink and smoke and claiming salvation. Are you saved? Are you saved and you smoking? Are you saved and you smoking? Those things that we can bring up and discuss and talk about, and because it's a lot of addiction. It's a lot of addiction in the church and in the whole church body. All right. Good morning, Tawana. Good morning. Is that Trina or Tina Lincoln? Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning. Is that Chantal? Good morning to Preston's World. Good morning to you. Okay, somebody else is saying that it's getting out of hand. Oh no, that was the old message. Oh wow, so many people that have said something since then. All right. All right, coughing in Jesus' name. Isn't it a mess? It is a mess. I was just talking to a friend in regard to that, and we were just talking about how Atlanta weather, not only does it change swiftly, it changes swiftly and drastically. So, this is what we get. Good morning, Clayton. I guess that's Clayton Morgan. So anyway, I just thought that I was like, I said to myself, I was like, this dude is a creep. I mean, just the whole way that he talks and discusses other people, other individuals, there are things that's going on with them, and what have you. I was talking. I don't know if I should tell y'all this. I don't know. I don't know if I should tell y'all this or not. Because I already share so much. Well, you know what? Sex addictions. How many of y'all like it and enjoy it? And then how many people, good morning, did I see Fatima? Okay, Reverend, oh my gosh, this is Reverend Chaplain Peter Jones. He is so good and messy to be in that wheelchair. John, the Lord had to put that nigga in the wheelchair because he would have been too much up walking around. But if that's my friend, the chaplain from, I think I don't know. Do you still go to Hezekiah Walker's church? I believe he's from Brooklyn, New York. Greetings to you, my brother, Linda, Joanne King, greetings to you, and Nancy over there. All right, so are y'all addicted to sex? Are y'all addicted to it? And first, okay, so are you addicted to it? And okay, let's dig in. Let's dig in real quick. It's Friday. So this is my question, especially for the church folks. Are you addicted to sex? And so, okay, so like, how are you managing and dealing, how are you dealing with, are you addicted? First of all, do I have any people that are on that will admit to being addicted to sex? Do I have any, do I have any people that, I mean, we like it. We certainly like it, but are you addicted to it? Would you describe it as being addicted? Again, messy this Friday morning. Let's see who Dexter Scott says, I love. Okay, okay. Dexter has a partner that is addicted to sex. Okay, so Dexter, I presume that you're not addicted. So how do you handle, do they want it? How often do they want it? Okay, somebody said it's getting real messy. So Dexter, how, okay, so now we have one of the ladies says, I won't say addicted, but definitely enjoy it to the fullest with my husband. Okay, so you're boring, you're married. you're married, so you're supposed to be having sex, and you're supposed to be having it frequently. I kind of really want to talk to the people that are claiming salvation, but you getting it in. Like where are my sisters at? You know, you saved, but you getting your back blown. Okay, somebody said I am not tickle me today. Now, let me tell you, off the rip, can't nobody from Texas join this conversation, because you know Texas, y'all freak off in Texas. Y'all have church, y'all have sex inside the church house. She said not boring. Well, the reason why I say boring, excuse me for coughing, I'm still trying to get over this whole little situation. Okay, we got 15 more minutes. We got 15 more minutes. But, I mean, it ain't really interesting or nothing kind of major to talk about with a husband and wife having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect a husband and a wife to have sex. I really do. I do. Okay, Tiffany says not. She said, okay, I already read hers. It's amazing and addictive. Thank you, Tamara, for your honesty. Joanne, yes, one friend. Okay, Dexter. Dexter says it's a turnoff for him. He says, what about me? Okay, we all sin and we all fall short or whatever. So I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that it's an addiction. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, because even if it is, it's still an addiction that I have to, curb. Just like I do with the whole thing with food. I love food. I'm definitely a foodie. I love going to a really good restaurant and having, one of my favorites is prime rib. So, you have to be, you have to monitor it. You have to monitor it. But I was just thinking that your responses were so genuine and, very interesting. The perspective, because most men would seemingly, or the presumption would be that most men would enjoy a partner that is addicted to sex, because most men are very sexual, and can have sex with no emotional attachment. So that's why I said that it's sort of like I thought it was an interesting response for you to say that it's a turnoff. But I'm wondering how addictive is it, and do we have? Because I'm surprised. I am surprised, and maybe it's because I'm a blonde. But I'm surprised at the number of people that are in church that do medicinal drugs. Like, that really shocks me every time. And I know people do drugs, but I just can't see, like, I can't see one of the elders that I'm friends with going, and then who gets the drugs for you? Because I can't even see, one of my friends that's a preacher, going and figuring out how to get a baggie of cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so incongruent to the whole, church thing. And who we're supposed to be. Okay, Dexter says, okay, that makes sense. You may not be addicted to sex, but you are, but are you sexually active? I would say it depends on how you determine or what you call active. Because I think those of us that are practicing and professing salvation, I don't think it's something that we should actively participate in. I think we're going to have falls. I think we're going to have periods and points of weakness, and you fall off the wagon. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Shayna Clark. Good morning. There are some that can have sex several times a day. Then one says weed. Somebody says penetrating, and then another one says God bless you all. Okay, I missed the Instagram messages. So if you said something on Instagram that you want me to, share out loud. So I don't think it's something that we should be, having on a regular basis. But I think you're going to have periods and points when you fall. Now, if you addicted to it, you're going to have it on a regular basis. And especially if it comes to you. Now, anyway, the whole thing that got me on, me and this morning, me and a friend were having a discussion. And I guess, it's hard. It's kind of hard when you've been fat and then you get small, or you get smaller. I shouldn't say small, because I don't necessarily consider myself small, but it's difficult to see, and the perspective is so different, because it's really, have y'all realized, or have y'all thought about that that it's really interesting to find out how friends or other people view or think of you, other than that you think of yourself. And so I just thought it was really interesting. They were saying some stuff, because a lot of times when you're big, you're not necessarily that, you know what I mean, that ideal weight, or that weight where that people it's interesting to find out others' perspective of you and how they view you. And so we were having this discussion, and so I ain't never thought, I mean, I don't think I'm ugly or nothing like that, but I wouldn't necessarily, say, oh, I'm, like super fine or anything like that. Now, I feel a whole lot better since I set that 12-pound bag of potatoes down that I was carrying around, and that blubbery stomach, and then big old thighs, and all of that. But, and so the point was being made is that probably if I had a different profession, and I hear this all the time, that if I had a different profession, that my love life would be different. So anyway, Dexter, you can tell me. I wish Dexter could send an invitation. Dexter, can I send you the link? Would you mind coming on? Or does anybody want to come on and have a quick conversation with me about it? We got about another 10 minutes. Do I have anybody that would come on and let's talk? Let's talk. Let's talk about your midnight rambling. Also, is it better, since we're talking about sex, which one do y'all like the best? Somebody said I favor Giselle. Oh my God. You just think all light skinned folks look alike. Anyway, I look slimmer. Thank you. It's a struggle, let me tell you. Okay, Dion Hooks, I think, is the bigger person. You hear people's opinions of you, whether you solicit it or not. So you become a bit immune to, that's a very good point. Other people's opinions of, yeah, I never thought of myself like that. So, and so anyway, I guess I guess I can say this. I'm going to start working out again. Now, y'all know, those of you that follow me, you know how that always ends. I think I've tried to work out and do my lives working out and show y'all that whole journey. I think I've tried to do that about 2 or 3 failed attempts at it, but we're going to pick it up again. And so we're going to see. But this one said that if I wouldn't even have to, or as it was described to me, I wouldn't even have to do a whole lot of work, because my body structurally already has the foundation, or the natural places to be right, so that, the nice chest for the men, nice chest, small waist, get your glutes sitting up good, nice size. Because then I was talked about, my plastic surgeries. Oh my gosh! Oh, you are messy. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. You are messy. I'm so glad Larry ain't here, because he would have loved to hear that whole comment. Oh my God. Y'all, I ain't even gonna read this out of pocket chick's comment, okay? I'm not gonna even. I am not gonna even look. We ain't giving no place to the devil. So anyway, another thing about sex, y'all ain't saying nothing. Ain't nobody saying nothing about their sex life. Dexter was the only person that was brave enough to say something. Oh, wait a minute. This is someone that wants to join. Let's see who this is. All right. Did I accept? Okay, accept. All right.
Why did you accept my join? Now I'm all out here and I ain't even got my brand right yet. What's
Oh,
going on,
listen.
William?
Good morning. This is Friday. I don't know how I got on the topic of sex. Now, you're an elder and a minister of music. Are you
Yeah.
sexually active?
Am I sexually active? Well, I am celibate at the moment.
Okay.
You
I'm
know, and
celibate too.
but if,
I'm
but if
celibate
the
too.
wind,
I
but if
sell a
the
little
wind,
bit and I give a little bit away.
yeah, if the wind blows and I ain't, and I ain't having fasted and prayed on my weekly corporate fast, you never know what might slip in or what might slip out. But for the most part, we living for Jesus.
We
Amen.
trying. We,
We trying
I've been running for a long time and I
and
ain't
running
got
for the
tired
Lord,
yet.
and I'm not tired yet.
So,
Yeah.
okay, let me ask you this.
hmm
And I thank you for your honesty. He said he's celibate. Now, I'm celibate too. I sell a little bit and I give a little bit away.
And I barter too.
Okay? Especially if the coin is right. If you, are you generous?
Oh, am I generous? I never got into that weave, even when in my early 20s, when people were like, well, there's a generous community. I did have a particular mentor, we're not going to go there, but he actually talks about the generous community and
Well,
how
I'm going
once
to tell you
you
about sex. Let me tell you something about sex.
yes.
It has been it's been scientifically proven
Mhm.
that, especially for us Pentecostal people, and
Yeah.
I hate that y'all can't see him on Facebook, um, Facebook, and YouTube.
Uh-huh.
But you can go back and watch the replay on Instagram.
Okay.
Um, Now, but the because of my other people on StreamYard, they can't see you, but
Okay.
they can hear you. Okay,
Okay.
the endorphins,
Mm.
the same endorphins that's released when you dance and when you shout,
Mm.
the brain does not
So
differentiate.
is that why they
It's
so
the
in the
it's the
pews?
same ones. That's why it's
Mm-hmm.
the same feeling. It's the
They're
same
going after the sensation.
gratification.
They're
And
going after the
that's why we
sensation of
have so
praise.
much sexual sin
Mm-hmm.
in church.
Mm-hmm.
Because your
Mm-hmm.
brain is,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's feeling like when we caught up with Jesus, when you caught
Mm.
up in that bedroom. I
Mm.
don't hear nobody. Y'all don't like this kind of teaching.
I don't want to tell the truth because there's teaching, but then there's the truth. And the truth is the only thing that can set you free.
Right.
I wasn't always
Now,
celibate,
Dion,
but I
you're
had to
not going to
learn
talk
something.
about my glutes on here. Yes, everybody know I got a Kim Kardashian. I got some junk in my truck. But anyway, I just didn't think nobody would say nothing about it. Um, Now, let me ask you this about sex.
Mhm.
Which one do you like better, daytime or nighttime?
See, nighttime. Nighttime. That's a given. I can't do daytime like that because during daytime, that's my time of discipline. Because when I first wake up in the morning, by 6 a.m., I'm in prayer. I got clients that I'm prophetically coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm in a mind of the spirit. You got to walk after the spirit, not after the flesh. So if I get in the flesh instead of getting into God's presence, my business won't. My business will go under. I can't.
You
That's
can't
how I
stop
feel.
and have a little break and get some.
During the day, nah, I'm booked from 6 a.m. to about 6 p.m. every day. But around 7, call me and don't call me late. You know, you know.
See,
Even though I'm like,
I want you to hold my hand in the daytime.
mm,
I don't want you to I don't want you to just I don't want you to just hold
you
my
don't want no
hand
late
at night.
night rendezvous like Juanita say, like Juanita Bynum. You ain't saying that. All you want is a late night rendezvous. So,
Right,
but no more.
right. We want
Yeah,
that
no more.
late night.
Sleep
Uh-huh.
out. You know.
Yeah, I want it late night, early morning,
Yes.
afternoon snack. You remember that used to be the term. Are you? Oh,
Yes.
they're going snack. You
That
remember
still
that?
is the term. That still is the term.
Yeah, that's you say that. Oh, and then do they say this? Do they say this about Dion is freaky? Dion, do they still say that you want to get in that box?
They do still say that.
They do.
And and I've heard somebody, I was going to the store today and somebody was like, not to me. It was like, yadi, 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 yadi. And I'm like, am I in church? Because he sound like he preaching about a body, yadi, 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 yadi. But all these terms still exist.
They still exist. I tell you.
Whether you,
Well,
that's why I tell people, when you let the Lord sanctify you and put you over into celibacy, and you walking by the waters in the cool of the day and all that stuff, you have to be. The world don't change because you changed.
you don't
We're
think
here to change the world.
you don't think Jesus screwed Mary?
See, this is the thing. When I was in seminary, we had to do a life assimilation on the life of Jesus Christ, and it talks about him having a home in Capernaum. It talks about Mary Magdalene possibly being his wife. It says that in historical texts. It
Well,
even says
and
that
then it says what was that
she
movie?
was a
Um,
whore.
that well, it says that, and it says that he was bisexual too. But what was the movie with the book with Tom Hanks? But you remember
Yeah,
they
the
said
Da
that
Vinci Code. The Da
the Da
Vinci
Vinci
Code.
Code,
And
exactly. Well, the daughter for the second coming, it was supposed to be that he and Mary, the hoe at the well, that he
uh-huh.
screwed her, and that they had a baby,
Mm,
and that was the thing that was going in that phallus. You remember that
uh-huh.
whole, and that he was supposed to have had a baby
Mm-hmm.
by Mary.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. You know what? Let me drop this real quick, and I want you to hear me. I don't want. I worship a God who there is no proof if he had a family or if he ever had sex. But I wouldn't mind worshiping a God who did at one point on earth have sex and a family and kids. Because all we doing a lot of times in the prosperity movement is talking about get your husband, get your wife. Oh, and then you prophesy. I see your husband, I see your wife. Touch the man next to you. It's your husband, it's your wife, and turn around 3 times, all this stuff. But the truth is that quite possibly Jesus had a human experience because he was 100% human, 100% God. And we got all these talks about divinity and so on and so forth, but the divinity don't
John
stop your.
was his cousin.
Hmm?
No, one of the comments was saying that now, because now the thing about it is, are you talking about because David said he loved
He loved
Jonathan
Jonathan more than when a woman.
greater than the love of a
Mm.
woman?
Listen, listen. You say that to me, and I'm gonna say, homeboy, you gay. I'm not going to take you say that to me nowadays. We at McDonald's, you checking out, you talking to the cashier like, I love you more than my Big Mac. Look, that's a come on. You coming on to me. And nowadays, us guys with our ponytails, I got long hair too, but us guys with our ponytails and our slim jeans, you don't know who's hitting on who. I just tell everybody leave me alone. I'm here to eat my food. Everybody on the club getting
Well,
tipsy.
I'm gonna tell you, I like it. I like stuff hugging.
You
Because I
like
was
that?
fat for so long and had to wear it baggy. So I'm like Ferguson. At first, I was just looking at one of Ferguson's
They
reels.
got the nerve to put a cell phone in your
Ferguson was
pocket.
in some black skinny leg tight, skin tight jeans,
Uh-huh.
and had a black blazer on.
Uh-huh.
I I was like, dude, you knocking people out and you dress like this. That's that,
And it's just like,
that's just like I mean, okay, come on. That's just like a chick going to church with showing cleavage.
Juanita said, you got a whole spirit. You look like you want to go in the corner and then just gonna do it to you in the corner.
But see, that's why Juanita got body yachty.
I
And
mean,
that's
that's
why she have to wear
gorgeous.
that white robe. She have to sanctify all of that.
Yeah, because thinking of it in Gucci and a woman and a man are looking.
Listen,
Okay.
listen. Well, man, what you got going this weekend, and that the people that let the people know. I want those glasses. I think you should
I'm gonna
just
send
drop
you a
them.
pair. You know you're gonna give me your your PO box again. I'm gonna send you a pair. I promise you on
Oh,
God.
I love those.
But let me give a little shameless what they call it, shameless marketing ploy. So
Yeah.
what I got going on this weekend, I'm gonna be with the Kojic Church. One of my mentors is getting over a sickness, so I'm praying over him. He's a powerful prophet of God. So I'm gonna be over there with them this Sunday. The next Sunday, I'm probably, and this I haven't released this yet. I do secular music because I'm a musician. I do secular music, I do gospel, but God has been sanctifying me. And I think I'm going to go back to accepting this worship leader position. They're trying to put me in a church in Philly. I want to work with the pastor. You know, it's a prophetic ministry, all like that. So you know, we got the media going on. You know, red carpet magazine podcast where we're putting the truth back in
Why you
entertainment media.
didn't have me there for the
Oh,
news?
please. You know you already as much as we talk. All right, so
I'm getting
I
ready.
gotta go live
I'm
with
getting
you on
ready
my
to
thing.
cut your ass off. Yes, you got
Why?
all this going on. I love that though,
Yeah,
and I really do think it's going to be um, a merger of entertainment and church and spirituality
yeah,
in this
yes.
dispensation.
Because
Yeah, I really do believe that.
entertainment feeds our spirit too. And if we're going to be so selective about the pastor, the apostle, the prophet, the teacher, the evangelist that can speak into our life, we have to be just as careful about what entertainment we allow to come in. Not because it is wrong to be entertained, but because anything that's investing in us, we want it to be coming from a place that's part of our walk. You know, like I love me some Lauryn Hill. You know, I love me some Kelly Rowland. I love me, but I know that when I need to call on Jesus, I have to call on Jesus. All that other stuff is just talents and gifts, and it cannot keep you.
Right.
But I'm in this place now where I'm going back to leading worship at actual churches, which I do songs here and
Now
there. But
you were a contestant for The Voice, right?
at one point, I did audition. I did not feel like I would ever become anything. I don't know anybody who's ever won The
Now
Voice.
that's when you was doing the Mohawk when you was with Bernard Jordan.
Oh, here we go. See, you just love to pull apart.
You're right.
Really,
You're
and I
right.
knew
You want to
you
try
would
to
keep going to
you wanted
me.
to try to
Huh?
be you want to try to be because when I met you, you had eyeshadow and stuff on.
No idea. You lying now. Man, you know. But I did see your video about Bishop Jordan with eyeshadow on. Let's talk about that. Because you made that video
Well,
real popular. I said,
I think Bishop Jordan, and well, I mean, if we going if in the eyes of the Lord there is no male or female, so
now people
if
stop
we and
conditioning.
then I think it's realms and within the spiritual realm
Well, you can't
that
tell if you're praying for a male or a female. You don't know. In the spirit, you don't close your eyes and you've been obedient to God. You just doing your. If people would just
I
do
did
what God.
right. We I'm gonna go on and cut this conversation because it's getting too
No,
deep
you
for the
don't want to do it, and you don't want to
I'm gonna
go,
cut it
and you don't
because
want
it's getting
to.
too deep for this short period of time that we have. Because I'm getting ready to head out. But y'all, I want to do stuff like this. I want to continue discussions and uh,
You also
open
from
up
a
because
from
we had a guy that was on. We had a guy that was on or that was leaving comments, and he was saying that his partner
mm-hmm.
is addicted to sex.
Well, that's oh
and,
my
and
goodness.
and he was saying that it was a turnoff for him. But
Mm-hmm.
so we'll have to maybe later on tonight
Convene.
we'll have to continue. Yeah. Thank you for
Yes.
coming on. And
No problem.
I'm gonna get off when we offline since we still have a week to work with about
Mm-hmm.
being there uh, uh, for you when you make your debut at this
I
church.
need you. I need. Oh, thank you so much. And not only that, with the magazine and the podcast, you're my first feature if you let me be.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, tell the people your name and where they can find you to
Okay.
uh, to link with you.
Okay. My name is Anthony McBride. And you can go to my YouTube, which is The Pharaoh Family. You can also go to at Anthonyism, ANTHONEEISM, or how else could they get me? Just DM me or something on my Instagram, which is Anthony McBride Music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can DM you. All right. Oh,
No,
okay.
I ain't mean it like
Ha
that.
ha
I mean it like that. It's
ha
too
ha
quiet at the
ha.
end. I want to
Yeah,
get the Holy Ghost
they
back.
can DM you. When I get to Philadelphia, I'm gonna ask you for your phone so I can check them DMs.
You can't be checking up on
I
me,
see you,
William.
boy.
You can't be checking up on me.
You have a good one, and no, but seriously,
Yeah,
offline we'll talk about that because I definitely
absolutely.
want to be a part. All right, y'all. I have spent my time. Anybody that uh,
Connect, y'all. I
follow
don't know how to get
the
all my checkpoints.
okay, you have to click the X.
All right, y'all.
All
Thank you,
right.
William. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll look him up. That's one of Bernard Jordan's young prophets was trained and taught by him and the wife. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. It was early morning, Friday morning. I ain't forgot that the Lord told me that there was another $50 yesterday out there that people did not give, but we yet trust him and believe him, and I yet hold to his hand, his unchanging and uh, wavering hand. Oh, it looked good down. Ah! Well, thank you. I was trying to do something. These are a little broke up here, but was trying to do something. Somebody said, well, they didn't say, but get tired of the white boy messy bun all the time. So, I after I showered and stuff, I took a flat iron to it, and here we are. Here here we are. All right. So anyway, like I said, I know that it's still out there. Those of you that if you may not feel led now, that you certainly can contribute. Oh, let me see what this person is saying. We had a YouTuber uh, just made a comment. Mm. Oh wow. You know what? That's really good. I wish I had gotten to that sooner or saw that sooner, but that'll take us into a whole nother direction. So anyway, I'm gonna jump and get out of here, start my Friday, and after do these few errands, gonna get back to hitting the books. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for logging in and joining me. Okay, who is this? Um, okay, spam call. Y'all want the number so everybody can call the number? Okay, block. All right. All right, y'all. So I'm gone. I'm out. Be praying for me. Hopefully, the Lord would touch your heart, and y'all send it in. I know He showed me. I know He told me. Actually, it's not 50. It's 40 because somebody did do. Um, 10 on that 50. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll be back probably later on tonight or today, and hollering at y'all, see what y'all up to. Okay. Also, we'll be posting. Make sure you subscribe to everything Sir William, and that you like and share and all that good stuff. Okay. Peace. I'm out.